What's going on, guys? Rodrigo here, Breakfast Club CTG. We back in this beat. Today I'm going to be going over my favorite progressions for strict pull-ups. Let's go ahead and get straight into it today. So the strict pull-up, in my opinion, is one of the most badass, awesome movements you can possibly do. Whenever I first got into fitness, I used to always look at people that were doing strict pull-ups, good form and everything. I thought it was the most badass thing that they could do. I thought that they definitely knew what they were talking about if they could do it. They had strength, they're pretty jacked and shredded. And to this day, I truly still believe that strict pull-ups are one of the coolest things you can do. It shows you know what you're doing. It shows that you got some strength, that you got some gains. You might not know what you're doing, but at least you can do strict pull-ups, right? Anyways, guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to get those first couple of strict pull-ups from things that I learned, from things that I mentally would always think about in order to reach that goal of strict pull-ups and get that nice, beautiful, buttery, smooth, crispy, strict pull-up form, baby. Alright guys, so the first exercise slash progression to get these strict pull-ups that I found to be one of the most helpful things, because you don't have to be like an expert in the gym, but you do have to have access to something, and that's basically a wide grip lat pull down, guys. So the movement itself, driving through with the elbows, mimics perfectly a wide grip strict pull-up or even a narrow grip strict pull-up. Depending on your grip on the lat pull down, you can either work on wide grip strict pull-up, narrow grip lat pull down, narrow grip strict pull-up. So this movement is amazing to dial in and get used to the movement of pulling yourself up. Even though you're seated, you're technically pulling something down toward you, but if you think about it in hindsight, whenever you're doing a strict pull-up, you're pulling yourself up to the thing. Whenever you're doing the lat pull down, you're pulling it toward you. So essentially we're both pulling the object toward ourselves, toward our chest, etc. Now do progressions on this. Go light, do a bunch of reps, go heavy, do lower reps, switch up the grips, etc. One thing I like to think about this, and also while I'm doing a strict pull-up, is driving through with the elbows, keeping the shoulders pinned back, driving through with the elbows, engaging the lat. That's exactly what I do whenever I'm doing the strict pull-up. So that is one of the movements that as you progress and as you go heavier and get stronger at that, you're gonna be able to essentially lift your body weight in the strict pull-up, guys. That's one of the best movements that you guys can do and get going for the strict pull-up, guys. Alright guys, so the next movement slash progression that I think is amazing to get strong, to develop strength for a strict pull-up, is going to be a dumbbell row. Now you can do this in multiple ways. You can do tripod row, you can do bench row, regular just incline row, whatever it may be, but these are amazing because it really develops that lat strength. It gets you in that pulling motion, which is what we're doing when we're doing the strict pull-up. When we're doing a row, we're pulling, driving through with the elbow, engaging the lat. Whenever you're pulling here, you're driving through with the elbow, you're engaging the lat, etc. Now this one, you're able to go a lot heavier than a lat pull down and a lot heavier load than you're going to be doing when you pull yourself up on the pull-up. So dumbbell rows, get some straps, go as heavy as you can, prioritize form and technique always, but the heavier you can go, the more reps you can go, the more endurance you build, the stronger your lats are going to get on each side. And these are unilateral movements, which means we're going to be working one side at a time, giving the other side adamant rest, your body adamant rest, in order to push those maximal loads. And turn strength is going to turn over and help you get those strict pull-ups. Alright guys, the next progression slash exercise is going to be in an inverted row. So inverted rows are an awesome progression. Again, mimics that pull-up movement. You're pulling yourself toward a bar, and honestly this one, you're basically doing a pull-up, just a flat, just like on a flat plane horizontally. What this is going to do is it's going to get used to pulling your body weight up to the bar. Doing the strict pull-up, you're pulling your body weight up to the bar as well. So this just gives you a little bit more stability. You're not using as much body weight and it helps you progress. Now you can make it harder or easier by doing a steeper incline, a lower incline, how far your feet are out from you, and also if you elevate your feet or not. So the inverted row is amazing, guys. Again, drive through with the elbows, push to your chest, try to do more reps, do tempo, slow down the pace, etc. And this is going to be an awesome progression to lead you up to getting those pull-ups. Alright guys, the last and final movement is going to be a banded pull-up or an assisted pull-up. Now, if you go to a regular Globo gym, you're gonna have those assisted pull-up machines where you kind of put your knees on the little thing, you add the weight, and depending on how heavy the weight is, it's gonna push you up more or less depending on how much weight you load, essentially making the pull-up a lot easier or a lot harder, either using more force or less force to help you get the pull-up. Now, banded pull-ups, if you're at a CrossFit gym, if you have a garage gym, are gonna be the way to go for you, especially because bands come in many different resistances, meaning the more resistance, the easier / more it's gonna help you get up to the pull-up bar. The less resistance / like softer band, I guess, the harder the pull-up's gonna be and the more it's gonna make you use your own strength, because you're gonna be using a lot more of your own personal strength and power to get you up to the pull-up. Now, this is literally like the best one you can do aside from the lat pull-downs, because it's mimicking the movement perfectly. It's just helping you a tiny bit. Now, you can go through many different progressions on this. Again, add more or less reps, add tempo, add slow or fast speed, add resistance, more or less. And honestly, as you progress throughout the bands, as you go from more resistance to less resistance, you're gonna be able to notice that you're getting a lot stronger, you're getting a lot more endurance, and then hopefully the goal is to get our first couple strict pull-ups unbroken. Before you know it, you're gonna be doing sets of 10. Super nice form, crispy, buttery form that we're all aiming for. Anyways, guys, those are my tips on progressing to your first couple strict wide grip, strict pull-ups, whatever you want to do. Do them wide grip, do them narrow grip, etc. Guys, if you guys can do these, you're going to be on your way, and these are going to translate into other lifts such as toes to bars, such as kipping pull-ups, butterfly pull-ups, chest to bars, all those good sort of things. Guys, it's just a great strict movement that you need to be doing, that you need to get in your arsenal and tool belt and just make gains, guys. So anyways, I hope that helps, guys. If you guys do this and it helps you guys out, tag me over on Instagram, Facebook, shoot me a DM. I'd love to see it and check it out. All right, guys, for all your gym gear, go to virusinternational.com, use code SHOTSG10. It's gonna save you 10% off your order. It's gonna help your boy grow. The Breakfast Club, baby, we're growing strong. Also, guys, I'm looking for 5 guys that want to lose 15 pounds in the next 90 days. Serious inquiries only. You have to be motivated, ready to start, be coachable. The 90-day lean body aesthetics program is live, guys. The link gonna be in the description and in the comments. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and apply through that link, or go over to Instagram and DM me the word lean body and I'll get you started. That's gonna go ahead and do it for today's video. As always, Breakfast Club CTG, we got the speed.